Welcome back to blackstardove. Welcome back to my channel. As always, you know me, I need that HBO special, which simply means help a brother out, trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. Go ahead and click that subscribe button. I appreciate you. So, looking through some few YouTube videos, I noticed that's a new growing trend, that a lot of people don't know how to find jobs, or they don't know the process of looking for a job or trying to stand out from other job seekers. So I wanted to share my knowledge with you on what I have learned, and hopefully you could take what you need and discard the rest, and hopefully this will help you on your journey. Okay, first things first, resume. Resume. I know it sounds so simple, but a good resume and a really good cover letter can make you stand out from the rest. If you can, I would say take a few resume classes, but if you got a little bit of money, get someone who's really good at doing resumes and pay them to do your resume for you. They would make it shine like no other. Like, they can make like the most boring, monotonous thing seem like you're just as important as a VP, which technically you are, but you know what I'm talking about. Like, resume. And don't forget to put on there, what are some of your hobbies? Like, I can't tell you like the amount of jobs that where they have my resume and they just wanted to talk about some of my hobbies. Like, I put on there, I like to play chess, you know, I like to shoot basketball, and then like me and that interviewer build a bond based off the hobby. Like, you don't know how many, for me personally, I like to play chess, right? There's a lot of people that likes how to play chess, that likes to play chess. So just having that little bond over our hobbies, like everything else is standard. And which leads me to the second part, especially for the newer Gen Z, knowing how to interview, having people skills. Gen Z is the generation where y'all pretty much all grew up on the internet. You know, all you have had was social media, internet, YouTube, things of that nature, where even, I would say even for millennials, which I am, like a lot of people don't know how to talk to people in person. You ever seen that? You ever like, let's use the dating world. You ever been out on a date with someone who they can text you all day and they had really good text conversation, but when you seen them face to face, they didn't really know what to say or how to say it? Or they was like, you know, very timid, but they were like bold on text? That's because they didn't have a whole lot of good people skills, and they didn't know how to transition that into the real world. Because Gen Z grew up on the internet and just like off social media, you know, that they can type LOL, but they don't know how to really laugh out loud. Like, they didn't have to. they don't have people skills. So work on your people skills. If you can, I'm pretty sure there are plenty of free networking events in your area. Attend as many network events as you can. It's not about what that network event has to offer, but hey, you might find someone who can, like, you know, they can help you and you can help them. But it's all about getting in front of people and practicing. There's plenty of Facebook groups where you have people who are actual interviewers. They would give you mock interviews, and then they would teach you and tell you what you need to work on. Like, take advantage of that. There's a whole lot of free stuff. And then on top of that, how to stand out from a crowd. When's the last time you went to that place of business and handed in your resume and wanted to speak to someone or someone in HR and be like, hey, can I speak to someone in HR right quick? They might come down. Hey, I just wanted to personally drop off my resume. You already have it online, but I just wanted to personally give it to you. That would make you stand out like a mother right there. Because think about it. How many people are honestly going up to businesses in this day and age and handing them the resume, handing them a paper resume? I'm pretty sure there's a few, but it's not like it used to be. Like, you know, growing up, I remember we used to have paper applications. I can't tell you the last time I did a paper application, but I have went to businesses and, you know, asked to speak to HR and all that stuff, and just handed them. Even if it was just a lower level HR employee, here's my resume. Here it is in person. And that at least would get you in the door for an interview. And then once you're in the door for an interview, that's again with the people skills and stuff like that. And it should be all uphill or downhill, depending on how you do. But go to those businesses and give your resume in person. That is important. Another thing, confidence. I'm gonna quote Deion Sanders. If you look good, you feel good, you play good. If you look good, you feel good. If you feel good, you play good. If you play good, they pay good. So that was it. Sorry about that. I'm not gonna edit out the part where I messed up. But looking good, like when you go into interviews, and I can understand it's a little expensive, but you ain't gotta get the most expensive stuff. You can go to Burlington, Ross, hell, you can go to the Goodwill, get some shirts that kind of fit you, like a nice little suit jacket. Go and get it tailored, and it doesn't cost that much to go get it tailored. And then at least you have at least one nice fitting suit that you can use for multiple interviews or multiple things. But you at least want to have that one suit that fits you nice and tight and snug and shows that you mean business. Again, you want to stand out from a crowd. Another thing that can help you stand out, just like this goes with the look as well, but a nice watch. Let me say that again. A nice watch. Like, especially if you're being interviewed by a man, most men can tell nice watches when they see it. If you have on a really nice watch, you can have on an Apple Watch, and you can put on like the little, like the link that makes it look like it's a Rolex, but it's not. You could put that on, but just spend a few dollars. You can even go to Amazon and get a knockoff, and you can get like a fake Rolex if you want. Just have a really nice watch. I would say gold. If you can get one gold and get one silver, and then it's really, really nice. No one's gonna sit and look at it like, oh man, is that real? If you get something like stupid like the Rainbow Daytona, which is a $500,000 watch, then they might look at it and be like, oh, you got the Rainbow Daytona? Oh, that ain't real. Like, yeah, just get like a regular nice gold silver watch. It will make you stand out. You want to pop. Along with the tie and the tie clip. Also a nice little handkerchief. But you want to do things that's going to stand out. When's the last time, let's just say you can't make it to that business. When's the last time you actually called? You picked up the phone, you called HR, or you called to speak to the manager or whatever. Like, hey, who can I talk to right quick? I just want to introduce myself. This was a thing growing up. Like for me growing up, like you had to keep calling. That person would get tired of you calling eventually, and be like, hey, let me bring you in for an interview. You want this really bad, let me see what you got. Like, these are just old school tactics that have to be adapted to the new school. And it's the same thing with like Zoom interviews and all that stuff. It's the same thing. Presence, confidence, and assertiveness will get you everything you need. Some people say that you can do too much of it. I would say you can never do enough, because you want to show that you're trying to get it more than the other person. I hope you take these tips and do it from what you will, and I wish you nothing but success. Take care. I love you. Peace.